Ciao Juventini of the world, my name is Giuseppe, welcome back on the channel. I hope you're all doing well, I hope you're enjoying this Saturday morning. Yes, some of you and a lot of you are off today because it's Saturday, others are probably working. Guys, whatever you are doing, working or enjoying a day off, try to enjoy to the max. Try to enjoy to the max because today is a day of rest. Tomorrow 8:45 p.m. Italian time, Juventus Milan, the big game, the game that will say a lot about Milan, that will say even more about Juventus. We will speak about that in that video. We will speak about a lot of other things like the finances of Juventus. We will speak about Paulo Dybala, Franck Kessie, he will probably leave, yes or no. We'll speak about all these kind of things. Mino Raiola, Paul Pogba. We will speak about it really short because yesterday we made an extended video about it. Don't know if you were able to see it or not, but I want to take a few minutes to speak about something really important. Matthijs de Ligt. Matthijs de Ligt that is in doubt. He might not play tomorrow like he didn't versus Napoli. Already some question marks from a lot of people in the social community. Is Matthijs de Ligt correct to stay at Juventus, yes or no? Mino Raiola didn't help with his words yesterday. I will explain them to you. We will start to speak about all these kind of topics in that video. Before that, guys, you can choose like or dislike, whatever you want to, but do it. Like or dislike, whatever, and subscribe to the channel if you want to. Let's grow that Juve community. Let's try to hit that 50k. I'm waiting since too long now, and we have to show that we are Juventus. Guys, we start with a video. Corriere dello Sport, La Resa dei Conti, Showdown. It is the moment to show who you are. Speaking also about Milan, of course, because they have to continue to win 12 on 12. That's their target, but especially for Juventus, because at the moment we have 1 on 9. That's not enough. We have to go back in the victory, the first victory in Serie A, but also showdown for the finances of Juventus. We'll speak about that, and this is what Corriere dello Sport was focusing on. Gazzetta dello Sport, were they a bit more creative? Absolutely not, because they just copied the same exact title with the same words. Juve, La Resa dei Conti. I translate another time. Showdown time, showing Massimiliano Allegri controlling the ball with his right foot. Then we see Paulo Dybala in the middle, and then in the back, a bit more in the back with his crossed arm, Andrea Agnelli. Because I told you, we speak about Allegri, about his team Juventus, about Paulo Dybala. I always have Paul Pogba in my mind. I'm sorry about that. And we will speak about the finance of Juventus. Tuso Sport was totally different because, of course, they said Che Toro. Yesterday, Torino won 1-0 versus Sassuolo. Guys, I don't know if you were able to follow me a bit on the different social medias. Before the start of the season, I told you, Torino might be a beautiful surprise. Of course, they will not be in top 4, probably not even in top 8, but they can be a beautiful surprise. And yesterday, they surprised a lot of you, not me. They won 1-0 versus Sassuolo, and then they go. Juve, lo vuoi Pogba? Guys, if you would have bet 1 million on the fact that Paul Pogba and Mino Raiola would have been on the front page of Tuttosport, you probably have won. You would be rich at the moment because this was not even quoted. Absolutely not. Paul Pogba and Mino Raiola on the first page, and yesterday, before going in all these details, we saw Federico Chiesa and Dejan Kulusevski. They were visiting the Egypt Museum in Torino. They were both in shore. They were actually enjoying a day. Both of them, I don't know why they were there, probably, or maybe to celebrate Faraoni, the guy that brought Juventus in Champions League, and that's why Federico Chiesa and Dejan Kulusevski are happy. They went there to celebrate Faraoni. It is what it is, the joke of the morning, the dad joke of the morning. We continue. Pogba tornerebbe. Pogba would come back. These were the words of Mino Raiola yesterday. He said, but it also depends on Juventus, on the club. So he's put actually a bit of pressure to Manchester United to negotiate a bigger contract in terms of salary. He's also putting Juventus in a bad light because now he's saying, guys, Paul Pogba, he wants to come back. It depends on you. It depends on you, and this is not really okay, to be honest. Not only that, because he spoke about Donnarumma, we already explained it, and also also Romagnoli, De Ligt, two players that are from him. Romagnoli will leave for free from Milan at the end of the year. He said there is a big possibility to see Romagnoli and De Ligt playing together at Juventus. We know, and we spoke about it in the summer, Romagnoli can be a target of Juventus. He's a left foot player. He can be the successor of Chiellini, because at the moment we know that a lot of time De Ligt is playing to the left when Chiellini is not playing. That's not his natural position. De Ligt, and that's where the problem is, and that's where I want to take a few minutes. Speaking about De Ligt, he said, guys, yeah, Romagnoli can play with De Ligt, but it's not sure. We are not sure if De Ligt will be at Juventus next year, because yes, he has a contract until 2024, but he has already a release clause. A release clause that will start at the end of the year. That means that a lot of clubs that are already interested in Matthijs de Ligt, they can buy 100, they can pay 150 million and take the Dutch player, our wall, our kid, our boy. And that's where I'm not okay. That's where I'm saying, Raiola, now you will have to calm down. It's not because you give us a bit of hope with Paul Pogba that you can take all our hope taking back Matthijs de Ligt. No, Mino, calmati, calmati. I don't like this kind of word. He's our boy. I don't also like the fact that we have a lot of controversy. It's not because Matthijs de Ligt will play or not tomorrow that his career will be decided tomorrow. Absolutely not. Don't forget, Matthijs de Ligt had a really difficult Euro 2020 with the Netherlands. He made a mistake that costed him a red card. We know it's not easy to come back after that kind of situation, but De Ligt proves already that he's one of the best center backs of the world, and he is ours. He loves Torino. His girlfriend loves Torino. They love the city. They love the club. I don't see Matthijs de Ligt going anywhere. He will stay at the club. Now, tomorrow, will he play or not? I don't know. I know that it's a decisive game versus Milan, a really important game versus Milan. We know that Allegri is asking Matthijs de Ligt other things that Sarri was asking him. He is asking other things that Pirlo was asking him. He's the third trainer in 3 years. Allegri knows and trusts a lot in Chiellini and Bonucci. He knows them since so many years. You see that these guys are really in 100% form on the field, but also mentally. Tomorrow, we can't lose any point. We can't concede any goal versus Milan, and probably he will go with these two Italian guys instead of De Ligt, that need a bit of time of adaptation with Allegri, not with Italian football, not with Juventus, because you know it. Give De Ligt a bit of time. He is the starter of that team. The two that will rotate are Chiellini and Bonucci. De Ligt will come back being a starter 100% of the game. Tranquilli, tranquilli. We have to speak about all the other things about Kessie and Milan. No extension of the contract at the moment. Milan made a proposal to Kessie. He's saying it's too far away from what I expecting. Premier League clubs, Paris Saint-Germain, they are on the player. Of course, we know that they are on all the players because they have the finance, the pesetos, the money. We know that, but Juventus is there as well. Probably it will be a bit too high in terms of salary, but the guy is 24 and he is a beast. Pay attention to him tomorrow. We will have to control him because a lot of things can go and start from his feet. Pay attention. Juve virus da meno de 210, Juventus virus of minus 210 million. To yesterday, it was actually approved and communicated publicly that we had a loss of 210 million. That's a lot of money. Juventus, it is a record red number. It is what it is. This kind of that's a total number. That means what we spent out, what we earn, all this money. We make a calculation, and then we see that we are in red of 210. Next year they will approve the 2021 books, and we will probably also have there a minus 70. The fact that Cristiano Ronaldo left 1 year before helped us, but will not be enough. We should be again green and positive if we pay attention to everything, if we are not doing crazy. Speaking about Pogba, if we are not doing crazy, we should be again green in 22-23, and this is really a target of Juventus. One of the problems is the fact that the players, they don't understand the pandemic, they don't understand the situation where we are living in, because the clubs were hit really hard. They lost a lot of millions, but now when the players want to renew, they don't want to leave any million. They want to go even increasing their salary, and that can cause a problem. And it's for all the teams here. We see Romagnoli, we were speaking about Kessie, we are speaking about Paulo Dybala. A lot of players that don't understand how difficult it is for the clubs because we lost a lot of million, but they want to earn more. By the way, Dybala, a few days and it should be official, his renewal on the contract. I'm really curious to see what will be the official numbers, because remember 1 year ago we were speaking about a request of 50 million euro, probably too much. It's a longer video. I hope you are still there. If you are still there, let me know in the comment if you made it after 10 minutes of video. We continue and we go towards the end of the video saying that Dybala will be used like Jota, the player of Liverpool that made actually Milan suffering in the midfield. Why are you saying me? Because Dybala is an offensive player. He will play between the lines, between the midfield and between the defense of Milan. He will be there. He will have the ability to drop down a bit, to take actually the lead of building the offensive play of Juventus. So that's what we are speaking about, tactics of the games tomorrow. But also Rabiot will be the key. I told you Juventus is going more and more towards that 4-4-2 that will transform in some situation in a 4-3-3 or in a 4-2-3-1. Rabiot will be key because he will be the guy that will have to balance the team, to give some balance to the team, going to the left, a bit more up, a bit more down, and going really fast again to the middle to support the team. So he will be there. Who will maybe not be there? It's a few players of Milan. We are speaking about Krunic, about Messias, about Bakayoko, and Ibrahimovic, even if Ibrahimovic said I will not risk, but he's training individually and he will do everything to be there tomorrow. We finish with the last fight of Juve Milan, because they will fight tomorrow and they will have a big battle on the field, but also off the field, because for next Mercato session they will go, both of them, trying to buy Vlahovic. Vlahovic, the dream of a lot of supporters. They had already a battle for Caio Jorge. Juventus won that battle for the Brazilian young player. They will continue for Vlahovic. I hope Juventus can also win that battle. That will be beautiful. But the most important battle for the moment will be tomorrow on the field, where Juventus needs to win. They need to win. That's really important. Chiellini or De Ligt, Cuadrado or Chiesa, whoever is playing tomorrow, we need to go to stay home with the 3 points. Grazie for following the channel. Thank you for putting a maximum of like or dislike. Subscribe to the channel. Grazie, forza, Juve.